of the Ohio River, it is Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today, a good matchup here in the AFC. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Bengals fans, please welcome your 2025 Cincinnati Bengals.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So here come the Jaguars, and Greg, it brings out Trevor Lawrence. Many ups and downs in his first 4 seasons. Now year 5 for the former #1 overall pick out of Clemson.
You think back just a few years ago, Mike, Trevor Lawrence coming out of Clemson, he was regarded as one of the top quarterback prospects of the last decade, and at times he's fit the billing, but it's been the inconsistency, protect the ball, turnovers. If he can clean up a lot of those miscues, he could be one of the top quarterbacks in this league.
He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
A gain of 7, and the Jaguar first down.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he'll get forward for about a yard. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
Brings up second down.
In motion is Hunter. Lawrence now on second down. Pass caught by Hunter. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Going up top. That is brought in. And he will score. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Jaguars. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. So here come the Bengals. And, Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago.
We're looking at one of the most gifted quarterbacks in the league. And really, Mike, it's not just post-snap with the arm talent and the ability to make every throw, but it's even what he's able to do before the ball is snapped. He's one of the smartest quarterbacks in the league. Remember, coming off an injury-shortened season just a year ago, he's looking to prove he's still an elite quarterback in the NFL. I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big connection with Burrow and Higgins. 37 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops them. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. That's complete. It's Yosibach. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? That one's on Orlando Brown Jr. So after one, 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a first down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Mike Gesicki, touchdown Cincinnati.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it, and the Bengals come right back to tie it at 7.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
27-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
Complete to number 12, Travis Hunter. A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Jaguars.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. In motion comes Thomas. On 1st down, Lawrence. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Lawrence now. To the left side, caught by Hunter. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
The
Bengals offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll get this out to the left flat.
Burrow's pass. Complete to Andre Yosibach. A 5-yard gain. Brings up second down at the 26-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Pass caught left side by Fant. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To throw is Burrow. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Here we go. 1st and 10 at the
Here's Burrow. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. He'll find Gesicki over the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This one from 54 yards out. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Charlie Jones now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. On first down, Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3.
Here's Brown. He's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On first and 10, Burrow. Backs to his big tight end, Gesicki. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
But I'll tell you what, Mike, this is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the first down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Now Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
Cincinnati Bengals
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Burrow.
First and goal. Quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. Second and goal.
Brown goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bengals will get out in front 17-7.
Jaguars 7.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Bigsby to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Throwing is Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter. That is Trey Hendrickson, the veteran, in there to record the sack. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Lawrence now on second down. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up. In motion is Hunter.
And it's third down.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Escaping to his left. And he's going to have the Jags first down by a couple of yards, it would appear, as they convert on 4th and 5.
And the Jaguar first down.
Lawrence. This pass is caught by Thomas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
First down, Jacksonville.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's caught. It's Trenton Irwin. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
To Trenton Irwin. A gain of 16 yards.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he'll get past the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up second down at the 34-yard line.
Second down, Lawrence. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. B.J. Hill getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be third and a mile. Here's Lawrence to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. And Mike, this is a throw that, yes, at this level you expect it to be caught. But remember, this is a running back on a flat route. These are very awkward angles to track the ball. You got to put it on his front shoulder pad, allow him to turn up the field, run through contact. And I think with a better ball, that's a pickup on fourth down.
Burrow now to throw on first down. To the left side, caught by Chase. And he's out of bounds, gain of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Out at the 47-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. In trouble, and down he goes. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. And that is incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be. Because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Here's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Back into the hands of Travis Etienne. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second.
Now here's Lawrence. Open man. His tight end screen. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
4-yard gain on the play. And the
On first and 10, Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And this will be incomplete. Here comes second down.
Brings up second and 10.
To throw is Lawrence. This one caught left side, that screen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Pickup. And it's third down.
They go play action for Lawrence. He's going to let this one go deep. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down. Now Lawrence, and he's going to go down. The pressure too much, and that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this fourth down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
On one, right? Here we go. What?
A first down throw for Burrow. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10.
Let's get set.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Flushed to his right. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second, as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll come up here, 1st
Big 13.
and 10.
Big 13.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Here we go.
2nd and 11.
180. Right shot. Stop.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.